choose by picture. Here's picture.
Yeah.
Here's the price, and you can choose it. Записаться.
So you decided, as one of the people that used to run Nestle, all of Nestle's operations,
Yes.
for a market of 34 million people here in Uzbekistan, you jumped away from that corporate job and that corporate team to having a startup. Nagora is here with us at IT Park in Tashkent, and what a transition, going from corporate to startup world.
What
And then your son left working for his mother in a startup to work for Amazon in the United States.
Yes.
Who had the more difficult transition? You leaving Nestle for the startup world, or your son leaving mom's startup to go work at Amazon?
It should be in the same time, because I come to startup and lost all my money, and my son started to earn.
So the biggest contrast is that you left the corporate world to the startup world and lost all your money, and he started to make the money.
Yes.
Is what you're saying.
Yes, to keep the family.
Yeah. Since apparently we started recording, this is Nagora, and the name of your company is?
Beautify, like Shopify or Spotify, just Beautify.
And would you say, so you match, if I understand it right, through the application that you just introduced me to, people that are service providers to new clients?
Yes, women, mostly.
You're trying to be an Uber for beauticians, an Uber for beauty. So that's the summary. That's the introduction. Do you want to keep going right now? With the recording? Okay. We should introduce that we are in IT Park in Tashkent. This is an incredible, we're inside of some glass towers that look like they could be in any global city. We started talking about how vital and important and strategically located Uzbekistan is, so maybe we should talk about that. What are the other areas that you said in this country that for 5 years now is opening up increasingly quickly? The other areas that you said are still wide open areas. Your area was wide open.
Yes.
And the other one you mentioned was?
Our country is now opening, and we want to be the part of the world, and in this technical, I want to be part of the world in this way, in the digital technical way. So.
And here's a question about how far you started this only a year and a half ago, correct?
Yes.
And you have how many now service providers on your platform?
We have 1,500.
1,500 service providers, and they're all over. This is something that we wanted to repeat from the prior conversation. Would you say that you're solving a social mission? Why could we argue that you're solving a social mission?
We are solving the social mission, but it's not our focus, because yes, I don't feel like social entrepreneur.
So this is the funny thing, is that the logic is that you're helping women that have to stay at home, or feel they have to stay at home, or are forced to stay at home because they have children and other obligations at home,
Yes.
to still have their own income by being able to work from home.
Yes.
Okay. And we wanted to clarify that even though this is a majority Islamic country, Islamic history, traditions,
90%.
90%, and it borders Afghanistan, that it's, from what I've seen, much more progressive than some countries. And yet there's 11,000 people that use your platform to get clients. And how many people, do you know roughly how many people have been matched to those 11,000 service providers?
Oh, I have no this kind of metrics now.
Okay.
I cannot share it.
That's what your son might be. That's the next thing he'll probably tell you, is to imitate Amazon in that, right? And then monitor it, gather more and more data. Thanks to Amazon, by the way. You're helping Nagora's son with employment, and you've helped sell my book. So thank you, Amazon. All right, what else did you find exciting and worth sharing from the previous conversation? We talked about your biggest challenge? Yes. What was your biggest challenge?
Biggest challenge is to complete my technical team, because we are very good in marketing and sales, and have a problem with the technical solution, because we are doing something who never did before. Nobody. We have no this kind of platform in Uzbekistan, and we have a unique platform, and we're going to go to other countries, and we have to have good technical team.
So this is a very another ties into something else you said that was very interesting, that you need technical talent. There is technical talent being produced here, Uzbeks that are training, correct? Or do a lot of the talent still like to leave to make more money, like your son? A lot of them leave.
But we have from Ukraine, Russia.
Bingo,
Russia.
that's what I wanted to get to, is that even though there might be...
They replace.
So we're not going to talk much about an obvious big background issue, which is the war. But that's very interesting what you said, that a lot of the Russians and some Ukrainians apparently too, that felt that they have to leave, decided to come here. And so there's a lot of talent in these buildings around us.
Yes.
So technical talent, you said it's your biggest challenge, but it seems like it wouldn't be a big challenge to find the technical talent.
But we're growing very fast. Our country is growing very fast, and the talents are very demanded from
I see.
from all industries.
So the talent is still bigger than the supply. You said 6% growth rate in the economy is the estimate?
Yeah,
that you
almost
believe?
6% GDP in growth in GDP.
We're going to keep talking. We might record more pieces of the conversation, but maybe there's a good place to pause. In case we don't record any more of it, what do you want? What's the most important thing that you want people to remember about your company and your experience? Remember, there was a good question. I asked you, what did you not know how to do a year and a half ago? What do you wish you could tell yourself a year and a half ago? Do you remember what? I think it was a great answer.
Yeah. I said that it's good to accept the mistakes, all your mistakes, and it is very okay to have mistakes in startup, and you have no this kind of opportunity in a big company, like Nestle, for example.
When you were helping them run, right?
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes, and now I have a lot of mistakes, and I'm happy with my mistakes.
And your son might be learning the opposite. Maybe that'll be interesting to compare if we ever meet. You should totally ask him, by the way. I would appreciate knowing. Has he had to unlearn anything to work for Amazon? If he got used to, making mistakes as part of the startup world, are there more systems in place for experimentation to be more limited and the risks controlled?
I think no, because Amazon is
They've kept their startup
company.
culture?
Yes. The company where you can make a lot of experiments, and if you have any ideas, they accept them, and they check them, and they have a opportunity to check your all your ideas.
So there you go, another plug, more positive publicity for Amazon. But we should be giving more positive publicity to Beautify, right? You said that startup capital investment is still welcomed.
Yes.
That there is money in the country, but as money does in many countries, it looks for opportunities elsewhere to diversify. What's your minimum amount that you'd like people to invest? Is there anything else about the investment opportunity that you would like people to know about?
About my company?
Yeah. If you're going to be raising more investments, do you know what the minimum amount is that you would ask for?
Minimum?
Yeah.
$1 million.
$1 million. Okay.
$1 million.
And that would solve all
it's
of your.
Good. It's good to cover Uzbekistan and go some other country. For example, Turkey or Afghanistan. We're going to go to some other Muslim country. Yes.
Are you really serious about that? That would be amazing. If you were to match people with potential clients in Afghanistan, because I literally just heard from somebody with contacts inside the country that the Taliban have shut down beauty businesses, but you think they will continue it inside of homes.
Yes.
Don't you worry though, how will you guarantee anonymity so that when I mean, how do you know that they won't search for the businesses that are being done at home by pretending to be clients on your platform? And that way they'll find the women that are still providing the services and punish them. How will you create anonymity? Have you thought of that? About that?
I know in Afghanistan the salons was closed, but not forbidden. For make this.
They can do it at home?
Yes.
Oh, just
they
not
can
in
do it at
public.
home.
Okay, all right.
Yes, not in public. Yes. But our platform is for freelancers. Not for salon workers, just for freelancers.
Got it. Wow. Oh, that adds a whole layer of a whole dimension to your company that you might be growing into Afghanistan. Wow. Respect. Yeah.
No, first for Turkey, or Saudi Arabia,
yeah.
or Bangladesh, Pakistan, big countries, big populated countries.
Yeah.
Yes, it's our target. Maybe in Afghanistan. Maybe.
Interesting. We're at 11 minutes, and I'm trying to keep videos shorter because the YouTube algorithms prefer that. What we can do is, like I said before, is stop this one and resume with another one if we get good contact. And the last thing I'll say in this video, though, is that we discovered a common superpower. Nagora and I both speak
Polish.
Nagora, you studied for 4 years at University Warszawski. Yeah, the University of Warsaw in Poland, and so our superpower is that we both speak Polish. That was very cool to bond over that. And also, I guess it's worth mentioning because it shows that Uzbekistan is not as isolated as some people might imagine from the West, that you are connected to the world.
We are.
Yeah. And so thanks
a lot
for...
of our students are studying worldwide, everywhere, in the United States, in UK, in Europe, everywhere, in China, Japan.
Yep, the other founders, the co-founders I just spoke to, all are getting degrees with Western institutions that might have campuses or programs here. All right, on that note, Rahmat, thank you.
Proszę bardzo.
Nagora. And we'll keep talking, maybe we'll share some more.